Welcome to St. Henry District High School, home of the Crusaders.
St. Henry has a long-standing tradition of providing a well-rounded education that nurtures the spiritual, intellectual, social, and emotional development of all of our students. St. Henry District High School, or SHDHS as it's also known, is the largest Catholic college prep co-ed high school in Northern Kentucky. We're also a nationally recognized Blue Ribbon School of Excellence.
Each year, students from more than 20 different schools in the tri-state area choose to call SHDHS their home.
St. Henry offers a warm, family atmosphere where our faculty and staff are focused on meeting the needs of every student. Guided by the school's 5 pillars of success: faith, scholarship, arts, athletics, and leadership, our teachers help us grow academically, personally, and spiritually while preparing us for the life after graduation. St. Henry is a recognized leader, consistently scoring above national, state, and local norms on national assessments. On average, our senior classes earn more than $10 million in college scholarship offers and consistently score 30% above both national and state averages on the ACT.
It's a great time to be part of our St. Henry Crusader community.
If you'd like to learn more about our school, be sure to schedule a visit by contacting the enrollment office at 859-525-5844.
At St. Henry, we understand the importance of what it means to be crew-united in Christ. Our faith is at the center of everything we do. We begin and end every day in prayer, attend regular class liturgies and prayer services, and the Holy Family Chapel is open before, during, and after school hours throughout the week.
Both inside and outside the classroom, students, faculty, and staff connect with local communities through service, campus ministry, and instruction.
Throughout the year, we perform more than 10,000 hours of community service, giving our time and talent to a wide variety of organizations, including local parishes, food pantries, homeless shelters, inner-city schools, and community nonprofits.
Through service, we grow to become caring leaders who value human life, are dedicated to family, and live a life in service of others.
Welcome to our Fine Arts Building. This $8 million expansion project is just one of the attributes that sets St. Henry apart from other high schools in our region. The centerpiece of this building is our beautiful 650-seat Dries Holmes Auditorium. This space was designed to host a wide variety of events, including student productions, band and theater classes, school masses, and community gatherings. The Ed and Betty Duzing Black Box Theater is adjacent to our main theater. This versatile space is used for rehearsals, smaller performances, classroom instruction, and banquets. The Scene Workshop and studio is outfitted with tools and equipment we can use to build stage sets, design and create costumes, and more.
The Wilson Family Art Gallery was specially designed to showcase student artwork. It's also perfect for hosting alumni, grade school, and professional art exhibits.
As St. Henry students, we have the opportunity to take a wide variety of fine arts courses such as visual arts, photography and film, digital art and design, drama, chorus, chamber choir, and band.
These courses are all held in the Fine Arts wing of our campus. Here, we can explore, develop, and master skills in spaces especially designed for the arts. For example, our visual art classroom features an extra-large, northern-facing window wall to bring in natural light, and our main theater is outfitted with state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems.
The science and technology spaces at St. Henry District High School are second to none. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math are vital components of our 21st century learning, which is why our campus offers multiple science classrooms, plus 4 dedicated science labs, including the biology lab, chemistry lab, physical science lab, and the Dr. George A. and Dolores E. Renneker STEM lab.
These labs provide us with increased opportunities to work on project-based assignments. They also allow our teachers to do more hands-on classroom work with us, helping us better understand scientific methods and various theories. The STEM lab is also home to our championship robotics team, better known as Crewbotics. All of our science classes focus on lab work with data collection, processing, and analysis. Various levels of science courses are offered, including college prep, honors, and advanced placement. We have the opportunity to take STEM, biology, chemistry, physics, anatomy and physiology, zoology, and so many more. Welcome to the AIMS classroom. AIMS stands for Academic Achievement Through Intervention, Mentoring, and Support. The design of this room provides an open and active learning environment which supports a school student-centered approach to learning. Each student who is enrolled in AIMS is provided with appropriate, individualized academic support. The AIMS program teaches us how to assume responsibility for our own education, as well as how to advocate for ourselves in the classroom.
Everyone deserves access to an education that builds a strong foundation for their future success. The key is a mission at St. Henry District High School, which is why a variety of services geared towards helping students succeed are available, including mental health awareness activities, National Honor Society peer tutoring, a teacher-staffed after-school homework center, on-site campus ministry, guidance counseling suite, and much, much more. Our expanded media center includes a redesigned computer lab, green screen room, and communal space that fosters student collaboration. Our championship esports team calls this place home. It's also where you'll find some of our fellow students building state-of-the-art computer equipment.
Our media center is used regularly by our faculty and staff for professional development opportunities, parent orientations, and presentations. Its open concept gives us the freedom to explore multiple subjects independently, such as computer networking, computer software, gaming, video recording and editing, computer programming, and software development. With direct access to our IT labs, AIMS rooms, STEM lab, and global and digital classroom, we can easily collaborate on projects with students in other classes.
Our technology department aligns its curriculum with the needs of local universities and businesses. This means that we are exposed to different information technology fields such as computer science and user interface. In addition, students attend conferences, compete in local competitions such as Tech Olympics, and participate in job shadow opportunities provided by local companies.
St. Henry's athletic programs have a long and distinguished history, holding numerous titles including more than 65 state championships and 19 All-A state championships. We offer fall, winter, and spring sports. These include golf, soccer, cross country, volleyball, basketball, swimming and diving, cheerleading, bowling, archery, track and field, tennis, softball, baseball, lacrosse, and esports.
Located right here on our main campus, we have access to Holbrook Gymnasium, Griffin Soccer Field and Track, Paul Kramer Baseball Field, Wink Kramer Softball Field, and weight room. St. Henry also operates the St. Henry Athletic Complex, better known as the Shack. Located just 2.5 miles from our campus, this facility provides our teams with ample training, conditioning, and practice space.
In addition, St. Henry offers a number of clubs and extracurricular activities. These activities give us an opportunity to form new friendships with fellow Crusaders while having a positive and lasting impact on our school and community.
Why St. Henry? Well, for me, it's kind of tradition. I went here, my extended family went here, and now my kids go here. But even if not for tradition, I am so happy my kids get to and have gotten to experience St. Henry. I have a child at every level, one that has graduated St. Henry and is now in college, a senior here getting ready to graduate, and one getting ready to come into St. Henry in a couple of years. I can say with utmost confidence that my oldest was well prepared for college thanks to St. Henry. The staff, faculty, and counselors here are truly invested and care about your kids. No matter what your kids' plans are after high school, whether it be college or a trade, the counselors and faculty will foster their strengths and positives to help them find their passion and be the best they can be. One of the special things about St. Henry is the fact that it is a small community. The teachers know who your kids are. They are not just another face in the crowd. I love the fact that my kids go to school with my former classmates' kids that I went to St. Henry with 25 years ago. I think that is really neat. But I also love how welcoming this community is to kids and families that are newer to St. Henry. We have made so many new friends who love this school just as much as we do and are starting their own legacies and traditions here. My name is Nova Holman, class of 1995. I am a proud alumnus of St. Henry. I love this school and am so happy my kids get to experience the very best high school in the area.
Hello, Crew Nation. I'm Max Schluter alongside Zach Tucker and Zach Day. We have a top 10 matchup here tonight between the 10-2 St. Henry Crusaders and the 16-2 Covington Colonels. Guys, the Crusaders have lost to the Colonels in the regional tournament the last 3 years now, so the Crusaders are obviously looking for revenge in this game. And guys, that all starts with Wyatt Veith and Jude Bessler.
I completely agree with you, Max. Veith and Bessler are both 1,000-point scorers and combined to average 35 points per game. They will need to replicate that in this game tonight for the Crusaders to have a chance.
Thank you, Zach. And now on to Zach Day. What is the biggest key in this game on the defensive side of the ball?
You can't just ignore where Covington is going with their front court of fighting stars. They are just two absolute freaks of nature in the paint, averaging 28 points per game together. And to say the least, Cody Teaton, Reed Ravenscraft, and Jude Bessler have their work cut out for tonight. And it's all about how those three could come in, rebound, and play defense against those top two big men in the ninth region.
Thanks, guys. When we come back, we will inbound the ball for St. Henry versus Covington.
Please stand for our prayer recitation while we sing the national anthem. God our Father, you've created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm, and finally we pray for your grace and guidance. Amen. Our anthem will be sung tonight by Hannah Beach.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming
Good evening, welcome to St. Henry High School, the Horned Crusaders. Here your starting lineup for this team, the Intermission, the Covington Cardinals. At guard is senior number 5, Donovan Stocks. At guard is sophomore number 13, Evan Isaro. At forward, junior number 14, Colin McHale. At forward, sophomore number 42, Chandler Starks. And at center, junior number 33, Mitchell Riley. Coming to coach by Scott Lucia, assisted by Jay Frederick, and friends in Matt Stevens, Steve Terrell, Zach Dover. Introducing the Crusaders, at guard is senior number 3, Corey Shea. At guard is senior number 12, Ryan Beat. At forward is senior number 22, Jude Bessler. At forward is senior number 23, Ryan Butler. And at center, senior number 34, Cody Teaton. This is coached by Dave Faust, this is by Bill Kirby, Billy Arthur, Brian O'Connor. Your officials this evening, Tim O'Hara, Michael Stokes, Ricky Stout.
And welcome everyone to another matchup of St. Henry and Covcath. On the floor for the Colonels is Chandler Starks, Mitchell Riley, Donovan Stocks, Evan Ipsaro, and Colin McHale. And for the crew, Corey Shea, Ryan Butler, Wyatt Veith, Jude Bessler, and Cody Teaton. Here we go. One of the most anticipated matchups maybe in the whole area. Shea guarded by Evan Ipsaro, and the Crusaders looking for Teaton inside. They get trapped, and an immediate turnover. Ipsaro, tough layup, no. Gets it back.
Max, that's going to be all night. A key for the St. Henry Crusaders team is going to be the way they can rebound. And like we said, we talked about it all day. The turnovers have to be limited, and so that's not really what you want to see if you're a St. Henry fan right the gate.
And the Crusaders got to get on the glass. Early foul on Ipsaro as the Colonels forced a turnover and then got multiple chances on the glass. That's something that, especially with 6'6" Cody Teaton in there in place of Reed Ravenscraft coming off injury, gives him more size in the first 5. Bessler turnaround, good. 2-0 Crusaders.
Max, Covcath is a big team, but St. Henry honestly matches that with some of their height too. You know, you have Jude Bessler and Cody Teaton down low as well.
Good double by Jude Bessler to force a turnover for the Colonels. And about a minute into the action, 2-0 Crusaders. And a foul as Butler takes it inside.
Max, there's 2 players for St. Henry I'm looking at this game for me on who's going to have the biggest impact. And the biggest one for me is Jude Bessler because he has the mentality and the physicality to be able to put up a fight to Starks and Riley. And he's what St. Henry needs tonight, offensively, rebounding, and with the hustle. And like Tucker said, Cody Teaton's going to be a big impact this game with his height and being able to put him on the floor for Reed Ravenscraft, adding about 8 more inches to this team is what St. Henry needs to start this game.
As Wyveith got blocked there and Teaton's got the ball. Near turnover, Butler retains it, double teamed, and intercepted. Here comes Chandler Starks. Off to Mitchell Riley plus the foul. Guys, that's something the Crusaders are going to have to limit as those unforced errors.
Covcath's going to be pressuring like that all night. We're going to see a lot of steals from them, and they're going to be transitioning, trying to get those easy buckets on the other end. They're going to get to the line all night. St. Henry's got to find a way to stop that, get steals themselves, and then the boards on both sides are going to be extremely important.
And Mitchell Riley headed to the line to attempt to complete the 3-point play. It's over a minute in, and a 2-2 tie, and the Colonels now have the advantage, 3-2 lead. And that sets up their pressure on the ball. Veith into Bessler. And Wyatt Veith breaks the press. And lost the ball, and here comes Donovan Stocks. Plus the foul, and foul on Jude Bessler. Guys, all the Colonel's points have come off of unforced Crusader turnovers.
Well, also, if you're Jude Bessler in that play and you know you're going into it, you're going to give up a foul, you got to make it something hard so he can't get the layup up. But like we said, Max, we talked about it in our podcast, the turnovers is one of the biggest things for this St. Henry Crusader team. They have played spurts of basketball where turnovers have been limited, and it's allowed them to become very effective on the offensive end, but you can't be effective if the ball's not in your hands, so the turnovers are really going to have to limit.
And Butler to Veith, trying to beat the pressure, as some early turnovers have not been kind to the crew. Teton's got the ball in the corner, not where they want it. Ryan Butler's got it. Out to Corey Shea, 3-ball, no good. Bessler on the glass.
That's
Wanted the foul call, and Shea, the smallest guy in that circle, got the ball. Veith, shot is short, and Riley's got it. And he just elbowed Jude Bessler, and it's going to be Crusader basketball. Good hustle from both teams there.
This crew has got to avoid the turnovers tonight. As you can see, I mean, Covington Catholic is playing extremely quick and extremely aggressive, coming right out of the gate. Let's see if they can get an inbound here and an easy bucket.
That's also something the Crusaders have to look to do this night is get those offensive rebounds. They need 4 players crashing this grass with one person on the defensive end, but once again, another unforced error, and that's just what's fueling Cov Cath right now.
And Teton walked with it. And guys, I believe that is 4 turnovers already. Not going to beat a team like Cov Cath if you got so many early turnovers, but hopefully it's just early game nerves. And 6-2, and they got a foul on Corey Shea. He did not like that call, and Ipsaro's heading to the line for 2.
Actually, you couldn't have said it any better. St. Henry cannot look to win this game by Cov Cath messing up themselves. Cov Cath's not a team that's going to beat themselves, and they're really going to have to rely on their guard play to be consistent and keep that ball on the offensive end. And they're going to have to drive and kick and work to get these points up on the board.
Made 1 out of 2. 7-2 Colonel's lead, and a foul on Evan Ipsaro. I believe that's 2 on him. And going to have to make some early substitutions for the Colonels. And they're not going to be substituting. Veith to Bessler. Veith splits the zone. Into Teton. Absorb the contact. Plus the bucket. 7-4. Heading to the line to complete the 3-point play.
They're going to be looking for Teton all night. Such a big body down low in the paint. That's what he's got to continue to do. They got to find Teton. Bessler down low. They got to be able to get contact, try to get fouled, put the bucket in, get to the line for the and 1.
Agreed, Tucker. And we talk about physicality being a big part of this season, but for St. Henry, you can't really think of a bigger game where the physicality, mentality, and keeping your emotions in check is bigger than this game.
And 7-5, 5.5. And 4 early turnovers for the Crusaders. Got them early, and now it's a 2-point ball game with 5 minutes to play. Looking inside to Chandler Starks. Colin McHale got away with a walk there. Starks, ball fake. Put on the deck for 2. Beat Teton off the dribble. And Jude Bessler's got it. Trying to beat the pressure. And a kick violation. Will remain with the crew. About to check in Reese Murphy for the Colonels.
In Max, these past 2 years, we've been used to seeing a 7-foot player on Cov Cath, and this year they don't have that. But they do still have bodies, and they do still have strength when it comes to anywhere on the floor.
Maybe not a 7-footer this year, but they do have 2 of the best big men in the 9th region, in Riley and Chandler Starks. And a turnover by Teton. Head to Donovan Stocks. And the bucket's good for 2. 4.5 to play here in the opening quarter, 11-5. Butler's got it.
Cov Cath right now. They are playing great defense. St. Henry's turning the ball over, but Cov Cath is taking advantage of every single turnover and mistake that St. Henry's making.
Shea for three. No good. And Horn in for McHale. And guys, the Crusaders just look very rushed right now, and that's easy to fall into that category against this Covcath team, as they are very fast.
Well, they look tired, and I mean, Covcath's been playing super aggressive. I mean, right off the bat on the inbound, like St. Henry cannot find a way to get the ball in and across the half-court mark.
And the Crusaders set up a little bit of pressure of their own. Walker Horn, and they got a foul call on Veith.
Max, Tucker, you guys may disagree with me, but from what I'm seeing right now, and from what we've seen a lot, is Covcath is very inside-oriented, which they should be with the type of inside play that they have. If you're St. Henry, you always got to look at not allowing them to shoot the three, but maybe giving them a step on the heart, because I would rather this team beat me from contested threes than from wide-open layups that they could have just got right there if it wasn't for a bad pass. Well, not a bad pass, but a misread.
I agree, Zach. Also, just showed there with Teton going up for that rebound with one hand against the size that this Colonel team shows. You know, you can't go up for rebounds with one hand. .346 to play, 11-5, the Colonels lead. Good defense from both teams. I agree here in the Veith for three.
Okay.
Guys, we said it in the pregame. You got to be able to hit threes here tonight. You know, that's going to be a huge factor in this game.
Oh, you're completely correct, Max. Absolutely super important aspect of this game tonight is for St. Henry to be able to hit threes, not only from Veith, but from Butler as well, Shea, and Bessler as well.
And a timeout from the Colonels, 3:18 to go, 13-8. Covcath leads. We'll be back shortly. Back here, 13-8, 3:15 to play, and a little full court pressure from the Colonels. And Veith to inbound into Teton. Back to Veith, take it inside. Try to muscle his way up. No good. And it's Colonel basketball. Walker Horn ahead to Chandler Starks. Boy, do they play fast. And a traveling call. 2:53, and McHale and Ipsaro back in. Remember, guys, Evan Ipsaro averaging around 14 a game, and he's got 2 fouls.
He's also only a sophomore. If you want to talk about one of the bright stars in this 9th region to come, he's playing great basketball, and you only think it's going to improve.
And Shea's got the ball, guarded by Ipsaro. Team with the ball. Good cut to Bessler.
Great step through, great step through.
Acrobatic finish from Jude Bessler to make it 13-10, 2.5 to play. Ipsaro, very quick. They got 2 point guards on the floor. Chandler Starks, good hustle by Bessler. Couldn't get it, inside to Starks, back to McHale. No good, rebound to Veith. Round to Veith. Inside to Teton. Teton,
There it is.
jump
Great move,
hook is
Cody.
good. 13-12.
He's got to do it all game. He's like Tucker said earlier, he's a big body. I mean, if you want to see someone who can maybe give Starks and Riley a match, Cody Teton's one of those players.
About to check in for the Crew is number 15, Gabe Ryan. And for the Colonels, Mitchell Riley. Good defense. Murphy. Quick little jumper from Reese Murphy. Minute 30 to go, 15-12. And guys, after those first couple minutes, I think the Crusaders are handling this press very well.
Well, they've turned it around offensively. I mean, they've been able to get the ball past the half-court line, and they're making smart passes. We've seen smart passes so far, and they've been able to get buckets.
And the St. Henry fans did not like that call. Chandler Starks was all over him. 15-12, 1:04 to play. Good pressure from Shea. Cody Teton was very motivated on that defensive play. Under a minute to go. McNamara, Gabe Ryan, Corey Shea, and Cody Teton are on the floor. And guys, the bench has got to be big tonight. Bessler for three. No good. And Horns got it. Leak out pass to Mitchell Riley. And extra steps. 39 seconds to go. And the Crusaders can get this down to one or potentially tie it. Assuming
Max,
that they hold it for one shot.
Let me point something out real quick. We've seen the Crusaders giving the ball to Cody Teton quite a little bit down low. And you can clearly see the frustration in Stark's face. I mean, Cody Teton is just posting him up, and he's able to get the baskets every time. Both of those players, both Starks and Teton, are getting frustrated on both ends of the board. We just saw on that questionable call a few moments ago.
31 seconds. And guys, I think the Crusaders need to look for one shot here. Don't give the Colonels another chance to get a basket.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Colonels can score, not at will, but close to it. So you really have to take advantage of having the ball this late in the quarter and even having a chance to tie it.
And McNamara's got the ball. Coming off a big game against Camden County. 8 seconds to go. Looking at 5 seconds. Bessler trying to shake Chandler Starks. Spin move. Shot. And they got a foul call. Because this game's already getting a little chippy. And Bessler heading to the line with 1.8 to go.
His first team set. Two Bessler on the line, shooting 2 shots.
And the first one's good, 15-13. And the second one good. Good minutes there from Jude Bessler as Veith checks in for him. 1.8, a 1-point lead for the Colonels. Stocks, full court shot, no good. That's the end of the first quarter, guys. St. Henry 14, Covington 15. We'll be back for quarter number 2 of the 9th region matchup.
Your home is a place of comfort. At Arling House Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we work hard to keep it that way by being there in times of need.
Our customer care is why we wear pink. We want to show you that we're different.
We understand the value of home ownership and long-term maintenance. And we're a family business working to provide you the same level of comfort we would want for ourselves. Experience the Arling House way.
And make your house a happy house.
Welcome back, everybody, for quarter number 2 on the floor. Ravenscraft, McNamara, Camden Fetters, and Wyatt Veith, Gabe Ryan. Guys, first quarter, 15-14. What were your thoughts on the first quarter?
St. Henry had a rough start with the turnovers that we talked about, but they did a great job of keeping their head, limiting the turnovers, and battling to get what they need. That would have been a big one to hit.
As Veith missed that layup there, and good defense by the crew. Guys, these are key minutes right here, as only one player that's part of the first 5 is on the floor, and 4 bench guys. They do play a lot, but you know, these are key minutes as they got to keep this game as close as it is, or maybe even take a lead.
St. Henry has to look at this time as they need rebounding from everyone in the game. They don't have Cody Teaton in there. They don't have Bessler in there. They need rebounding from everyone.
McNamara, Ravenscraft, who's come back from that injury. Turn around, no good. Mitchell Riley comes out with a rebound. Here comes Donovan Stocks. McHale. What a block by Wyatt Veith. LeBron James-esque. Ryan over to Fetters. Camden Fetters, no good. Chandler Starks out of the rebound. Here comes Ipsaro. No good. And that's number 3 on Evan Ipsaro. And here comes Reese Murphy.
St. Henry's in the bonus. So from now on, for the rest of the half, any foul besides offensive charge, St. Henry's got a chance to score.
Camden Fetters to the line, shooting a 1-1.
1-1 for Fetters is Evan Ipsaro. That is key for the Covcath Colonels, as he's averaging around 15 a game and just picked up his 3rd foul.
Max, right out of the gate, clearly we have all noticed that both of these teams are playing super fast, getting it down low, moving the ball around, trying to get points, trying to size up the lead a little bit. And St. Henry's been able to force some turnovers. They're picking some pockets.
Great hands by
Just like that.
2 deflections. That's all you can ask for. Deflections lead to steals, and that was great defense.
You know, the offense is one thing. You know that's going to come, but the defense from the crew has really impressed me so far.
And it's going to be a huge factor for the rest of this game. If they can continue to pick pockets, get their hands in on passes, and get steals and take away force turnovers, that will be huge in transition.
Donovan Stocks, no good. Here comes Wyatt Veith. About 2 minutes in, still no points from either team here in the second quarter. And poor pass by Veith. Run out Donovan Stocks. And good foul by Veith, not allowing an easy layup. 6:03 to play. Donovan Stocks heading to the line for 2.
Number 12, Wyatt Veith.
Tried to recreate that block from a few minutes ago.
Looks like the starters are coming back in here. That was great minutes. You couldn't have asked for anything better from the bench players. That's exactly what they need in this game.
And makes them both as DJ Skinner checking in for Mitchell Riley. And 6:03 to play, 17-14. Fetters, Butler, Bessler, Ravenscraft, and Teaton are on the floor. Jude Bessler's got it. And a turnover. Donovan Stocks missed the layup, but Chandler Starks is there to get the 2. Teaton, Ryan Butler, blocked by Colin McHale and then saved by DJ Skinner. Out ahead to Donovan Stocks, missed the layup. Fetters to Ravenscraft. And Chandler Starks with the layup. And a timeout, St. Henry. Quick 6-0 run by the Colonels. We'll be back shortly. We're back, guys. Colonels are on a 6-0 run, 5:15 to play. Ravenscraft, Teton, Shea, and Butler back out on the floor. And Butler kicked it out to Bessler. Inside to Teton. And blocked by Chandler Starks. And the Crusaders just look lost the last couple minutes. I don't know what's happening on both sides of the ball.
If I'm St. Henry, I don't know how much longer I can keep Wyatt Deeth on the bench. Just they need him out there ball handling and with just effort and scoring and spreading the floor. I feel like he needs to be in this game, and he needs to get in the game pretty quick.
Chandler Starks plus the foul.
The back number 42, Chandler Starks. Crusaders number 24, Reed Ravenscraft, his first, team 6.
And the free throw rolls in, 14 to 24. A 9-0 run to open up quarter number 2. And a poor pass. Chandler Starks deflected out of bounds. DJ Skinner and Donovan Stocks checking in for Riley and McHale.
And Max, we saw towards the end of the first quarter, Covington started to ease up on that press on the inbound, and then this quarter they seem to get a little tighter up there, which is forcing St. Henry to panic, which is making them extremely frustrated, and they're causing the turnovers that they did within the first 4 minutes of the start of the game.
4:43 to go. The offense has not been there for St. Henry, as a lot of turnovers, just like we saw at the beginning of the first quarter, are beginning to hurt the Crew, and another one right there. Good cut to DJ Skinner. Good pass off of that cut by DJ Skinner. Bessler in the middle, behind the back. And he picks up the ball. And Teton. And Colonel basketball.
Those layups have to be made. It doesn't get much more open than that when you're playing a good defensive team like Covington.
And it's reverse call, St. Henry basketball. Veith, open three. Big shot from Wyatt Veith. That shot felt like a lot bigger than 3 points. First points of the quarter for the Crew.
St. Henry needs a huge close to this quarter like they had in the first one. Keep it close, keep it single digits and lower. I guess you can't get much lower than single digits, but you guys get what I'm saying. This is such a huge ending for the Crusaders.
Murphy at the line, 1-1. They got the first and guys. Shea is 2, and Ipsar for the Colonels has 3 fouls. Both point guards getting into foul trouble early on. Very physical
Max,
game.
You would think that with Starks out now, St. Henry would have a little bit of an advantage to get the ball offensively and start scoring points, maybe pressure them a little bit, bring this lead back, but they're still struggling.
Bessler, big shot, way long. Beast got the ball inside. I thought there was a little contact there, and cuts it to 9. Got to dial in some defensive stops and some. There's one right there. Now got to get some points on the other end, and here comes Chandler Starks for the Colonels.
Cut pass out of control. Number 35, DJ Skinner, his first. He's 9.
If I'm the Crusaders right now, you either go to Bessler, Veith, or you can give it to Teton and have Teton try and get a little foul trouble going for Starks. But, I mean, with how Veith's playing right now, I feel like the ball's got to go to him and Bessler. Another layup that just has to be made.
As Ryan Butler to not convert on that open layup. 2:40 to go. 9-point Colonel advantage. McHale to Starks. Jump shot, no good. Jude Bessler out with the rebound. Bessler pushing the floor. Stop on a dime. No good. Not the shot the Crusaders wanted there. Donovan Stocks and Chandler Starks travel with it. 2:03 to go. Teton got bailed out there by, he had the rebound and then just lost it. Could have been another unforced turnover by the Crusaders.
And Max, Donovan Stocks, such an incredible athlete and such a big aspect for this Covington Catholic Colonels team, has missed 3 easy layups down low.
And we got a blocking foul on McHale. Gabe Ryan about to check in for the Crew. And one thing that's going to be vital for the Crew is going to the free throw line. As this is a very fast-paced game, they can just get downhill to the rim and maybe get some calls down inside. Free throw line is going to be vital. First is good for Besslers. Mitchell Riley checks in and Gabe Ryan checks in. Teton checks out of the ball game. 8-point game and 1:48 to go. And the second one good. 7-point lead now for the Colonels.
And Max, you saw Gabe Ryan come in for Cody Teton. You know, Cody needs a little bit of rest here. I agree, but he's also their biggest man on the floor, and he played exceptionally well in the first quarter, and it's going to be a tough loss for these next few minutes.
Stocks, no good. Good board by Butler.
Great outlet pass, too.
Shea's going up for it. Was blocked by Donovan Stocks. And it's going back to the Crew. As you said earlier, Donovan Stocks, an incredible athlete. Just the athleticism on this floor has just been very, very phenomenal. And a minute 15. Colonels in no rush with a 7-point lead, 28-21. Gonna get more pressure. Shea, the only one pressure now, under a minute to go. They can just hold it for the last shot. Butler, good defense by Shea. And Murphy comes out with it. And not the smartest foul by Shea, and now that's his third. 3 fouls on the Crusaders' point guard. As McNamara checking in 48 seconds.
Donovan Stocks to the line, shooting a 1-1.
Donovan Stocks to the line. 1-1. Each team is in the bonus. Hits the first. Hits the front end. (30-21). 45 seconds to play. Guys, what do you do here if you're St. Henry? Do you go for what you get, or do you just take the final shot?
You got to take the points, in my opinion. Down 9, they got to get something going into half. I'd take the open shot if they give one to you.
Big shot, Gabe Ryan. No good. Long rebound out to Ryan Butler. And Bessler's got it. Butler attacking in a foul call. 11 seconds to go. And maybe the Crusaders can draw up a play and get this thing down fewer than 9.
And Max, I'm assuming that Covington, coming out of halftime, is going to do that press again on inbounds just to get St. Henry tired, frustrated, and they're going to try to penetrate their offense, force turnovers, and St. Henry's got to find a way to fix it up. They got to be able to make smart passes. They got to find the open shots, and they got to be able, coming out of halftime, St. Henry should use Cody Teaton more down low if they can find him for, easy layups post up.
And Butler, the second one, knocked down the first. Got the second one. 30-23, 11 seconds. As Ipsara's on the floor. Big play coming up for the Crew. 5 seconds left. Ipsara, pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound is Ravenscraft. That's the end of the first half. 30-23, Covington leads in a 9th region matchup. We'll be back for the third quarter in about 10 minutes.
Why St. Henry? Well, for me, it's kind of tradition. I went here, my extended family went here, and now my kids go here. But even if not for tradition, I am so happy my kids get to and have gotten to experience St. Henry. I have a child at every level, one that has graduated St. Henry and is now in college, a senior here getting ready to graduate, and one getting ready to come into St. Henry in a couple of years. I can say with utmost confidence that my oldest was well prepared for college thanks to St. Henry. The staff, faculty, and counselors here are truly invested and care about your kids. No matter what your kids' plans are after high school, whether it be college or a trade, the counselors and faculty will foster their strengths and positives to help them find their passion and be the best they can be. One of the special things about St. Henry is the fact that it is a small community. The teachers know who your kids are. They are not just another face in the crowd. I love the fact that my kids go to school with my former classmates' kids that I went to St. Henry with 25 years ago. I think that is really neat. but I also love how welcoming this community is to kids and families that are newer to St. Henry. We have made so many new friends who love this school just as much as we do and are starting their own legacies and traditions here. My name is Nova Holman, class of 1995. I am a proud alumnus of St. Henry. I love this school and am so happy my kids get to experience the very best high school in the area.
My name is Noah Francis, and I'm a junior at St. Henry District High School. Growing up, my parents taught me what it meant to be a Crusader. I've had several family members attend high school here, including my mom and my uncles. As a freshman, I became involved with several clubs and established friendships with my peers. During the spring of my sophomore year, the COVID pandemic put an abrupt pause on extracurriculars. However, my friends and peers influenced me to try running and prepare for the upcoming cross-country season. From then on, we worked hard to achieve runner-up at the state finals in the fall. Without the support of those around me at St. Henry, I may not have gotten to experience the countless memories I formed with them over the summer and the fall.
I'm Natalie Stick, and I'm a junior at St. Henry. Before I came here, I really didn't know where to go. But after I toured and shadowed, I realized how much of a big family and community St. Henry is, and I knew I had to come here. Everyone is included, and there is something here for everyone. There are so many clubs, and if you can't find one, you can make one. I'm a part of a philanthropic club, student council, school improvement team, student ambassadors, drug-free club, and many more. I'm really interested in art also. All the teachers and staff members are here to support you and only want the best for you. St. Henry is my home away from home, and it has been such an amazing experience just to be a part of the Crew family.
Hi, my name is Jack Grayson, and I am a sophomore at St. Henry District High School. St. Henry is a great fit for me and opened up a slew of opportunities for my future. Between my participation in St. Henry's successful athletic programs and my leadership skill role in student council, I learned skills that are applicable after high school. I am prepared for a higher education because the curriculum at St. Henry is geared towards individual growth. St. Henry is a faith-based community that is welcoming to all, and I look forward to the next few years being a part of this family.
Hello, my name is Michael Brockman, and I'm a senior at St. Henry District High School. Over the last 4 years, I have been involved with student council, cross-country, track, and bowling. Even though this year has been crazy and uncertain, the teachers and administration have been welcoming and committed to tackling the problems we might have. This school is more than just a school, it is a family. This experience has brought me close to so many people, and I will cherish these times forever.
Why St. Henry? I went to St. Henry District High School. I sent my children to St. Henry District High School, and now I teach at St. Henry because I loved my experience as a student. My faith was enriched, my education was superior, and my sports experience was excellent. My faith was enriched through weekly mass, retreats, and the faith of my fellow students. Academically, I felt I received a great education. When I went to college at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, a public Ivy, I quickly realized the education I received at St. Henry was top-notch and equal to or better than my collegiate peers. Athletically, we had a great volleyball team during my years at St. Henry. We won the Kentucky State Volleyball Championship in 1981, and the dedication of my coaches and teammates helped me obtain a full athletic scholarship to college. As a parent, I wanted my children to have this experience. I wanted them to have all the benefits of a big school, yet be in a small school environment for the friends, the support, and for the sports. I have 5 children who attended St. Henry District High School, and 4 of them have already graduated from college and begun their careers. One son is a doctor, another is a CPA, and another is an electrical engineer.
My daughter is an occupational therapist. Another daughter is still in college and majoring in actuarial science. And I have 2 students currently enrolled at St. Henry and 1 who will be a freshman next year. Children who have graduated from St. Henry have all played sports, and my 2 daughters received full athletic scholarships to play volleyball in college. Their success is a result of St. Henry District High School's core values of faith, academic excellence, and athletic prowess. Now, as a teacher at St. Henry District High School, and my other children still making their way through here, I get to experience firsthand the dedication of the faculty and staff as they educate and shape the current Crusaders. As the saying goes, once a Crusader, always Crusader. Very proud to be a part of the Crusader legacy, and I want this for my children, and I think my children have benefited greatly from their experience here.
And we're back here for the third quarter, first half. Colonels lead 30-23. And I'm sorry, Corey Shea could have risked a 4th foul there. Mitchell Riley working inside on Cody Teaton. And they got a foul call, and I did not agree with that one.
Well, Max, as we were at halftime, the stats came in. St. Henry with 11 turnovers in that first half, which is 11 too many.
And Zach, I bet half of those were unforced.
Oh yeah, I agree. Half of them were because maybe they didn't know what was white and what was blue, but passing it to the other team. But whole second half to play. Hopefully they turn it around and straighten up and get the offense going again.
And missed them both. Looked out there for the Crusaders. Bessler dribbled through like 3 people. Butler baseline to Teaton, back outside to Corey Shea. Crusaders looking for some offense right now. Bessler in the middle to Teaton. Tripped up, Teaton, jump shot, no good. And Colonel rebound. And no way. That's a foul on Jude Bessler. Thought it was a jump ball, but Chandler Starks heading to the line for 2.
Number 22, Jude Bessler, his second, team second. Chandler Starks to the line, shooting 2 shots.
And Max, like I mentioned right before half, Covcaf came right out with this press. St. Henry's got to find a way to not panic get the ball across half court, make smart passes, don't make any turnovers. Like Zach said, whole bunch of turnovers in the first half for St. Henry. They have got to cut those in half or have way less or to none.
9-point lead now for the Colonels. 7:05 to play here in the third. Bessler in the middle.
We've seen a lot today for St. Henry in the offensive end of forcing up shots that are just unnecessary. They have to be okay with wasting some of the clock, even though time's not their friend right now. You'd rather waste a minute and get a great shot than force up a shot after 20 seconds of play.
Bessler, big three.
And
got the roll. Big three to make it a 6-point game. Riley working inside. He's tough to deal with down low. .34-26 now. Shea's got it. Over to Teton. Good cut to Jude Bessler for the layup. Back and forth we go in Erlanger. Ipsaro McHale. That's a push off. That is easy. Back to the crew.
Great defense by Wyatt Veith. Way to move his feet and stay in front of him. Hard to score a basket with a defender right in front of you.
Teton.
Great pass, great pass.
Guys, it's a full-point ball game.
Covcast let loose on that little press that we all thought was going to be a lot tighter. They've been kind of easing away towards the half-court line instead of pressing right out the box, and St. Henry is taking advantage of it.
Can't stop now, though. They got to keep up this great play. They got to play great defense and turn defense into offense.
Ipsaro for three. No good. Saved it, and Corey Shea got it. Here they go. Wyatt Veith. Shea, big three.
Give it to us.
No good. Veith got it. Going up, and he's heading to the line.
Great energy coming out of this half. St. Henry's got to keep it up, as we keep saying.
Got the roll. 3-point ball game. 5:13 to play. The Crusaders on a 5-0 little spurt right now. It is a 2-point ball game with 5 minutes to play here in the third.
And Max, as you can see, St. Henry put 3 guys on the back court just in case if that was a missed free throw that Covcath, if they were going to go on a fast break there, that St. Henry would already be prepared for it.
And the Crusaders moved to a 2-3 zone. Guys had worked on that during practice this week leading up to this game, not to play it the whole game, but to throw it at certain times. Ipsaro on a 3. And I think Veith got him there, but no call.
I don't know. I didn't really watch the shot. I was watching that finish zone in college. That had a chance to be what I would call a flopping warning.
Butler. Back to St. Henry. I think the Colonels tapped that back, but Bessler didn't know if it would be an over and back, so
I think that was a smart move by Bessler not to touch that ball, because if he picked that up on the other side of the court, he was double teamed.
And the refs could have called that as a backcourt violation. No one's really sure if it was, but Teton.
Great penetration right there by Butler. Great dish.
4 minutes to play, a 3-point game.
Got to give the ball to Teton, slide it down.
And guys, in the last 3 years since we've been here, do you remember a game that was in the third quarter and was this close?
Absolutely not.
Not with my eyes.
As the last 3 years, the Colonels have ended the St. Henry's season, including last year. Ipsaro for 3, No good. Long rebound out to Veith. Here come the crew. Back to Butler. Back to Veith. Fouled. Heading to the line for two.
And Max, a whole different mindset for this senior class. St. Henry has 10 seniors this year. This is the year. All the seniors have realized this is the year that we can have a chance to beat Cove Cath. We have seen physicality in this game, the entire game throughout. You know, both teams have gotten tired, but they've always pushed back. They've been strong. They've stayed focused, at least as focused as possible. And this is a tough game. This is not an easy matchup ever. And St. Henry has struggled against Cove Cath in the past, and they are trying to change that.
Riley working inside. I don't know how he got that one to go, but it's what you can do in one of the best players in the region. 39-36.
That was
Covington
actually
Catholic leads.
Good defense by Cody Teaton. That was just better
Bessler,
offense.
double teamed out to Shea. Shea over to Veith, guarded by Chandler Starks. And one! Heading to the line, he can tie this game, and he's talking trash to Chandler Starks. Starks pointed out of the 39-38 lead.
We talked about it, guys.
Go away real quick.
Starks is a great athlete, but he can't guard Veith. Veith has too good of an explosive first step. Not many players in this region can guard him, but
we are tied at 39. Donovan Stocks into Riley. He's been their man this half. No good. Follow up by Starks. And they got a foul call. That was horrible.
I know they called it the wrong. Go ahead, talk. I'll talk after.
All right, Max. We have seen a huge momentum shift on the Crew's side of the ball. I mean, offensively, they're looking as strong as they have the entire game. Coming right out of the half.
Donovan Stocks drills a three, make it 42-39 with 2.5 to play in the third.
What I was going to say was, it is okay to have hard fouls like that. You want to make sure that they know that your presence is there, and every once in a while, if that calls for being a little physical, that's just a game of basketball. Great move, great finish.
Bessler for two. 2:10 to go, 42-41.
I really want to know what Fowl said at halftime.
And not a smart decision there by Ryan Butler. And Gabe Ryan gets Ryan Butler. Good minutes from Butler. 42-41 with 2:01 to play.
Defense is huge here. Maybe force a turnover on this possession, go to the other end, and get an easy basket.
Riley working inside. He has been the man this half. Gabe Ryan, big three.
Gabe! Let's go, Gabe!
Big shot from Gabe Ryan. He told me earlier today that he wanted to hit one of those in this ball game. Now he needed to. 44 all. Horn, three. Got it! Timeout, Cove Cath. Big shot after big shot. We'll be back 47-44, a minute 20 to go.
What a game.
arena was like full capacity. Like after Dave did that three. We're back, guys. Big shot after big shot. Ryan hit a three. Gabe Ryan hit a three to tie it at 44. Walker Horn responded with a tough shot to make it 47-44. But guys, what a game. Veith, stop on a dime. No good. Got his own miss. Followed it up and scores.
He's been big this half. He's been real big.
Chandler Starks, no good. And the Crusaders can take the lead here. Shea for to Gabe Ryan. Veith to Bessler. Gabe Ryan almost lost it. Back to Bessler. Teton for the lead. No good. Rebound Donovan Stocks. Good foul by Gabe Ryan. Not letting him get the easy basket there with 23 seconds. And Donovan Stocks into the line.
15, Gabe Ryan, his first, team's fifth.
Max, we talked at that timeout about how we're not even at full capacity for this season, or for this game, in fact. We all know about the notorious Colonel Crazies, and for this to be such a different environment without many fans and student fan sections, this game could be a whole lot different. And with only a limited capacity, as I said earlier, this might be the reason why this game is so close.
No good. 20 seconds to go, a 2-point lead for the Covcath Colonels. The Crusaders with a three can take the lead going into the fourth. 10 seconds to go. Corey Shea driving in, out to McNamara. To Shea, 5 seconds to go. Shea. And they got a foul call. And 2 seconds to go.
This ball has to go to Besser.
And got to get a shot up here.
Max, who are you going to?
I say Jude.
That's what I was thinking too.
Get him on the block. Kickball violation. And knowing the Horn's going to do that, I say you hopefully get it in and get a three up. Bessler for the lead. No good. That's the end of the third quarter. 48-46. Covcath leads, and we got 1 quarter left in this 9th region matchup.
Your home is a place of comfort. At Arling House Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we work hard to keep it that way by being there in times of need.
Our customer care is why we wear pink. We want to show you that we're different.
We understand the value of home ownership and long-term maintenance. And we're a family business working to provide you the same level of comfort we would want for ourselves. Experience the Arling House way.
And make your house a happy house.
Max. What about Bug?
We're back here for the fourth quarter. 48-46. And guys, this is what I anticipated. I don't know if this is what everyone else anticipated, but we got a ball game here, and the Crusader faithful are on their feet. 2-point lead for the Colonels. Can the Crusaders rally and get their first win over the Colonels in a long time? Ryan Butler. Veith. Shea. Ball fake. Dribbled in and he traveled. I think he saw Chandler Starks there and kind of shuffled his feet a little bit. Ball back to the Colonels. As Teton and Bessler on the bench getting a quick breather right now. Ipsaro off the dribble, pinned to the line for two.
Shift number 12, White Beach, his third, team 6. Having it Sorrow at the line, shooting 2 shots.
And Ipsaro hits the first. 49-46, 7.5 to play. Got them both. And McNamara back to Veith. 50-46. Veith, Shea, big shot. Off the mark. Mitchell Riley's got the board. McNamara out to Butler. Here come the crew. Shea in the corner out to Ravenscraft. And the Crusaders will reset. Shea taking it in. Butler. And deflected by Donovan Stocks. 6:39 to play. Yeah, I wonder when Teton and Jude Bessler are going to go back into the ballgame.
I thought that was the perfect time to get him back into this game.
We got a foul on this end on the Colonels. And there's the call by Coach Faust as Jude Bessler about to check in. Checks in for Brendan McNamara. Veith, the floater. No good. And Donovan Stocks has got it. Coming out with it, here comes Colin McHale. Riley with a monster dunk plus the foul. With a chance to complete the three-point play to get this thing up to 7. No good on the free throw. Riley's missed 3 free throws here so far in the second half.
This is a needed
Corey Shea down low to Wyatt Veith. Veith working his way. Big bucket for the crew. Back down to 4. Under 6 minutes to go. Ipsaro, Chandler Starks, trying to work inside on Ravenscraft. Good cross-court pass, Donovan Stocks into Riley. He's been the man. No good. And we got a foul on Chandler Starks. And DJ Skinner back into the game.
Ravenscraft line, shooting 1-1.
Ravenscraft line, big free throws, 1-1. And hit the front end. And the second one good. Timeout St. Henry, 2-point game with 5:43 to go. We'll be back shortly. Back here and 5:40 to go, 2-point lead. And a foul on Ryan Butler in his face says it all. Did not like that call. I believe Corey Shea on the bench with 4 fouls.
And fouls coming down late here are going to be huge aspects.
Sorrow missed the front end of the 1-on-1, 5.5 to Crusaders. They can take the lead.
That was huge, Max. They got to be able to transition, turn it into points, get this game tied.
Bessler for the lead, short. And that shot was rushed a little bit, 5-14. And it'll remain with the Colonels, or it'll go back to the Colonels. And Corey Shea about to check back in. Ipsaro the floater, no good. Rebound by Camden Fetters.
Looks like the Crusader faithful are forming their own sort of section over there.
Bessler, pen to the line, and this game can be tied with 4:43 to play.
Great pay by Bessler, spin move, try to get open, he gets fouled. Let's see if he can tie this game up.
In and out on the first. Around a 90% free throw shooter, misses the first one. And the second one good. 52-51. 4:40 here to play.
This is the biggest defensive possession for St. Henry thus far in this game.
And the St. Henry student section is alive for the first time this year, and that was absolutely horrible.
Number 12, his fourth, team's ninth. Reese Murphy on the line, shooting the 1-1.
And Murphy heading to the line for a 1-and-1. Murphy missed the front end. Gabe Ryan's got the rebound. Corey Shea, guys, St. Henry can take the lead here with 4:20 to go. Teaton's got it on Riley. Cody Teaton backing down. Blocked by Mitchell Riley. Empty possession for the Crusaders. Now hitting under 4 minutes to play.
Yes, sir! What's that chant, Max? I can't really remember it. Oh, never mind. You can't do that. Oh, on command.
St. Henry, this is their biggest opportunity of the night to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter. They've got to find something open, and they've got to make this shot.
Shea for the lead, no good. Again, another rush shot there when they have a chance to take the lead. 3.5 to play, a 1-point game. Kick ball by Shea, smart play. And guys, up until this point, every time St. Henry's had a chance to take the lead the last few minutes, it's been when they're down 2. So they have to hit a 3 to take that lead, but now it's only a 1-point game. Just got to find something at the rim. Stocks. Tough shot. Riley cleans it up on the glass. Sealed everyone out.
That's what St. Henry has to shut down Mitchell Riley down low, especially in this crucial moment down as the game comes down to the wire.
And Gabe Ryan lost it. Mitchell Riley. Good steal by Ryan Butler. Went behind the back. Threw it ahead to Bessler.
Let's go!
For 2! 3 minutes to go. 54 to 53.
Incredible play by Ryan Butler.
What a sequence. That sequence right there sums up this game here tonight. Stocks thought it went out of bounds. 2:40 to go. Ipsaro. I thought that was number 5 on Corey Shea.
Max, I think we all thought that was number 5 on
Zach
Corey
right
Shea.
here next to me almost had a heart attack. 54-53, 2:36 to play. We will wrap up this thriller in just a moment. And we're back here, 2:36 to play. Ipsaro heading to the line, 2:36 to play. Just said that. 54-53. A 1-point Covington Catholic lead, and got the first. Got a box out here if you're St. Henry. 55-53. And the second one good. 56-53 with 2:30 to go. Shea to Bessler. He's going to calm it down. And I don't know what's going on. And a miscommunication by the Crusaders. 2:11 to go. Covcath ball. They lead by 3. 2:11 to go. 56-53. Covington has the ball. Man-to-man. And the 5 starters are on the floor for the Crew as well as for the Colonels, except for Walker Horn is in for Colin McHale. Minute 50. Nearly taken away by Bessler. Donovan Stocks. Ipsaro. Shea on him. And he went out of bounds back to the Crusaders. Big possession here. The biggest one of the night coming up for St. Henry.
And Max, correct me if I'm wrong, the only lead that St. Henry had in this game was when they scored the first basket of the game.
And a near turnover there. Big finish by Cody Teaton with 1:20 to play to cut it to 1. Timeout, St. Henry. And a 1-point game with 1:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. What a ball game this has been. And Chandler Starks has got the ball. 1-point Covington lead. Donovan Stocks. And the Colonels are going to reset. Minute 10 to go. Ipsaro hands it off to Donovan Stocks. Got away with a push off there. Underneath they find Chandler Starks. Back outside to Ipsaro. Not the smartest of decisions by Ryan Butler with exactly 1 minute to play. Donovan Stocks heading to the line for 2. I think he's just now figuring out it was on him. And Donovan Stocks got the first. 2-point lead now for the Colonels. Got it. 1 minute to go. 58-55. What is going to happen here? Biggest possession of the season right now coming up for St. Henry. Teaton. Swing it over to Ryan Butler. Back to Cody Teaton. I don't know what they're doing. Looking inside. Back over to Corey Shea. They hit V from the block. V turns. Finishes! Yes, sir! A chance to tie the game with 34 seconds remaining. Unbelievable.
Big time players make big time plays.
Wyatt V has done it all 4 years at St. Henry, and in one of the biggest games of his career here, his senior year, he's making history, folks.
Feet at the line. Got it! We are tied with 34.2 to play.
A huge no-foul defensive possession for the St. Henry Crusaders
Big
team right
defensive
here.
play coming up for the Crew. No timeout for the Colonels. They elect to not call one. 23 seconds to go. They trap outside over to Riley. Donovan Stocks, 19 seconds. Back to Chandler Starks. 15 seconds to go. Ipsaro. 12 seconds. Double team. And they got a foul call on Bessler with 8.9. Ipsaro heading to the line. 2 shots for the sophomore, Devin Ipsaro, coming in at 15 points a ball game. First one's good. And now, guys, if Ipsaro makes this 3, Zach Tucker, do you think they need to go for a 3 or a 2 if he makes this?
They go for what the defense gives them. This isn't one of those options where you go for the win or go for the tie. If you got an open layup, you better take it. If you got an open 3 and you know you can shoot the 3, you better take it.
I agree, Zach.
I completely agree with Zach, too. There's no reason to force up a 3. If you can find something open down low, that's where they need to go.
The good part about this is while we don't see it, Cody Teton can shoot the 3.
I got to ask you something. If we are going for the 3, who do you go to?
You got to go to Veith. I don't think there's any. I think Veith or Bessler.
Veith or Bessler, I'd be happy with.
They are their 2 biggest players, and like I said earlier, big-time players make big-time plays. Why Veith stepped up this second half. Bessler's been here the whole game. It's got to go to one of those 2. I don't see any other option on this offensive.
I don't know about you guys, but I have some serious March Madness vibes right now.
I'm hoping
this
for
feels
it.
like a Final Four game.
It feels like a state championship. I'm not even going to lie right now.
And we got 8.9 seconds. If Ipsaro makes this 2-point lead, and then the Crusaders will have to decide if they want to go for the tie or take it for the win.
We've talked about. Here's what I'm going to say about the win. If he misses this free throw, this ball is going to Veith, and let Veith do his thing in the post. Try and draw a foul. Let him do what he knows how to do. It all depends on this free throw.
And Ipsaro at the line. Ipsaro at the line. Made the first one. And the second one good. Veith's got it. Coming down the floor. Veith for the win. No good. Fouled it off. He made it. 0.9 to go. If he makes this free throw, St. Henry will be up 1 with 0.9 to play. Oh my goodness. Guys, I can tell you why Veith has lived for this moment for all 4 years here.
I can't. And that's 5 on Starks, even if this baby goes to overtime. They are without a top player.
My heart has just dropped. My heart has just dropped.
2 words for you guys right now.
0.9 seconds to play.
Wyatt Veith. Guys, the most important thing, whether it's a make or a miss, there cannot be any silly foul on an offensive rebound attempt. Absolutely nothing.
Here we go. 0.9 to go. Can Veith give St. Henry the lead? He does!
He does!
0.9 to go!
No fouls! No fouls!
Ipsaro for the win! No! It's happened! It's happened! St. Henry has just upset Covington Catholic with a final score of 61 to 60. St. Henry has won! Unbelievable! What a win!
Absolutely incredible. Insane.
They've been talking about it for 4 years, and it has just happened. Actions speak louder than words, people. 61 to 60, the final. St. Henry knocks off Covcath.
Bye.